Goddamn, people. It's snowing out there and shit. Kevy Kev's on a road call. Figured I'd tune in. Gotta fix the snowblower. Tell you, man, it gets snowing out. People forget to start those snowblowers. It's always a last minute, something last minute, you know? God damn. Everybody got all their Christmas shopping done? Got most of all mine done. Woo! God damn. What's going on, no? Renee, you don't have all your Christmas shopping done? Ah, nice. I needed this right here. Oof. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fix a recoil sitting right here in the out of the elements. And Troy built snowblower. Got a new rope kit. Tell you, I had to do a little traveling for this rope kit. Crazy. Sometimes you can go up to Home Depot, Lowe's, you know. Even if you got a True Value or a local hardware store, you know, I say go to them, you know. Help the little guy out. Help those family-owned businesses out, you know. How's everybody doing today? I had to work today. I worked. I put in 8 hours already. Now I'm on my second job. Got to remind myself where I came from and stuff, you know. Yeah, right? That shopping stuff's crazy. Stores are crazy. Sometimes, you know, I get talking, I'm like, oh, I want to get this, I want to get that. You got to go and do it. You got to get it done. You got to get out there, people. Do the shopping early. It's going to be a quick live. I just wanted to jump in here, see who will jump on. Check me out real quick. We're going to fix this recoil. And, I'm going to wish everybody off with a nice happy Christmas, and you know, hopefully things get better, you know, for everybody, even if they're good. You know, these recoils, sometimes, you know, I just wound this spring up in this recoil. I know I've gone over this, I think, on one of my other lives, but you know, when you wind this up, when you line the spring up, when you rewind it, there's a lot of tension on that. Usually I back it off. I back it off one revolution. Probably gonna get yelled at. We can listen to some music. I don't care. We can get yelled at. What do we got going on here? Let's see if I can find something here. What are they gonna do? Yell at me? I've been yelled at before.
I was going to say Jason Tatum getting hurt, but nobody wins.
All the drama that is celebrity lawsuits, pop culture trials, and all things law, then you're gonna love.
How we doing, people? We got people up in this. We got 42 people here. 42 people. What's happening? It's Kevy Kev 781. We're on a road call. Got to fix a recoil. Troy built snowblower. Friend of mine, kind of last minute, went out there, pulled over the snowblower, and the rope busted. Now that's a bummer, you know. What I usually do is I wind that up and I stick a screwdriver in there because it's under a lot of pressure right now. If I took my fingers out of there, that thing would take off. So I just kind of put a screwdriver, you know, through the whole thing, and it holds it all in place for me. Bought a rope kit. Had to go out to Home Depot in Danvers, man. I couldn't find any rope kits, and if I was to order it, it just we don't have that kind of time. We don't have that time. It's gonna snow tonight. Could be a white Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be something? Now what I'm gonna do is I got this thing fed all the way up. I got this wound all up. I'm gonna put the rope right inside the hole till it comes out. And it's like threading a needle. Some people can do it, some people can't. Now usually when I feed that through there, you know, I want to double knot this. Sometimes, you know, it's a plastic recoil. It gets wet. It's out in the elements, you know. You're using it. It could be snowing. Like I said, everything's going to get wet. This recoil will get wet. You got plastic. You tie a small little knot, you're apt to pull it right through. So what we're going to do is we're going to just double this up. God damn, we got the radio going and shit. God damn, seen that? Hang on, people. Be fucking four-wheel driving in a minute. Put your seatbelt on, please. Thank you. My old work truck. Shit's this baby's my beast right here. This truck. God damn, the heat will melt you out of here. It's like putting another log on the fire. Got a good heat box in this thing. So what we did was we just doubled up, knot on top of a knot. Take your little screwdriver you had out. It's your best friend. It's your best friend when you're doing this job, because sometimes, you know, you got to wind this spring up by hand. and your hands lock up, they get real tired, you want to let go of it. I mean, if you don't have something, you know, to put in there, hold it in place, good possibility it's coming undone on you. But we got that all wound up. Now when I bought the kit, it comes with this handle, just a regular standard handle. You know, you'd see these style handles on the old snow blowers, you know, maybe around 83, 84, they started changing them out. They started using these mitten grips. This is the kind of handle you want to have on there. You know, you got your winter gloves on. You're able to, you know, you got your winter gloves on. You put your hand right inside there with your gloves, your mittens. One of these, a little tough with that, you know. We're gonna just lace this up same kind of way. Same thing on this end. I'm gonna double knot it. There we go. Little quick recoil repair. Troy built snowblower. It was a 127cc, one of those newer motors, you know. What's going on, people? Night Shift Nomad, what's happening? Hope you have a good Christmas. Renee, you too. I hope you have a good Christmas. I don't have my glass. God damn, I don't have my glasses. What's going on, people? Thank you. What year, make, and model is my truck? It is a 1973 Chevrolet Cheyenne. Like a Scottsdale, it's a 73 Chevy pickup. I actually just made it a dump body, like a work body on the back. It's pretty cool. Got toolboxes on it and shit with my tools in it. Shit, we're gonna have to go out in the weather here and see if we can put this thing together. We got 57 people, 39 likes. Quick recoil repair. God damn, yo, tell them. Hollywood movie. I'm down. If they got any parts for Kevy Kev 781, I'm there. Even a cooking show. I'll cook. I can cook. I can bake cookies and shit. Remember Julia Childs? You know, first you put the butter, all that shit. I know all that shit. What kind of coffee do I get? I get, this one here is actually a medium black coffee. with 4 sugars, and now I've been getting a shot of a French vanilla shot, I guess it is. If you get the swirl, fucks it all up, makes it all murky. I don't like that shit, like it's got cream in it or something. Cinnamon sprinkled coffee. I'll tell you, I got a trick for the cinnamon. I might have spoke on it before. If you're a coffee drinker and you like cinnamon, you need to get yourself some Vietnamese cinnamon. There's a difference. Vietnamese ground cinnamon. It's in Market Basket. There's a difference, let me tell you. And you know, I mean, I brew my coffee. I mean, I've perked it in a percolator, and I have a regular coffee pot. I mean, some people, they got the Keurigs and stuff. You probably wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not a big fan of sprinkling raw cinnamon on top of your coffee. It kind of, you get floaties and shit, you know. But if you sprinkle the top of your grinds in a percolator or a regular coffee pot, you know, sprinkle that Vietnamese cinnamon all over the top. Hit fucking play. Tell me what you think. Grinds, grounds, whatever, however you want it, yeah. Yeah, you gotta brew it in. I'm telling you, it's all about the cinnamon, Becky. God damn. Add a little cinnamon in your life, god damn. It's good for you too. It's all right. It's my timer. I gotta get back out there. I gotta put this thing together. I'll tell you though, I wanted to take a second though and wish everybody in the Kevy crew. If I got people in the Kevy crew out here, all right, you know, you guys have been sticking with me. I know I've been a little sporadic with coming on. You know, it's been busy for me, busy. I've been doing a ton of work around the house. Christmas, you know. You know, I'll tell you guys a quick story too, which I've been real grateful for. But this time last year, my wife was in the hospital. She went to the hospital on the 21st of December last year. She thought she had food poisoning. And she was at a Christmas party. A couple other girls, you know, they weren't feeling good. There was a good possibility that she did get food poisoning. And she was sick. Like the 19th, the 20th. Well, on the 21st, she just couldn't take it. Went to the hospital. She was severely dehydrated. And she ended up having a seizure in the hospital. So they admitted her on the 21st. And they didn't let her come home until, like, I think it was the 27th. So we got 2 little kids. it was scary, you know. It was tough. But I got a strong girl. You know, after they found out that she had the seizure, she was in the hospital. At the time, when she had the seizure, right in front of them, they were transporting her to a room. And they took her right in and gave her an MRI. And, you know, earlier in that morning when she did go to the hospital, I ended up going right up there, you know. And that whole day was just, you know, it was like what the fuck is going on? And the doctor comes out and he's like, oh, there's a spot on your brain. So they end up telling my wife that they believe she has a tumor on her brain. And just crazy. So that was the news we got a couple days before Christmas. I mean, you know, me and my wife got, you know, when we got the kids, they were asking us, like, where's mom? Where's mom? Is mom coming home? I mean, is mom gonna go over Nina's? Is mom going to Grampy's? Where's mom? How come, can we go see mom? You know? And it was a tough year last year. You know, so she come home on the 27th, you know, with all this paperwork and all these MRI scans and printout, and they showed us this mass, and it's measured out, and we have to make an appointment to go out to Mass General to see you know, a brain tumor doctor. And they don't have an appointment for another 7-8 months, you know. Took her license away when she did come home because she had the seizure in the hospital. Put her on seizure medication. She works with kids. They deemed her that she couldn't work. I mean, it was like kind of like stripped her whole independence from her, you know. I felt so bad because she's a hard-working girl, and you know, she takes care of us too, you know what I'm saying? And it was a tough time last year, but we got through that part. You know, we got through the Christmas. I zoomed the kids opening up the presents, and, you know, it was tough. It was tough on them kids too. So I've been very grateful that, you know, my family's together this year. It was a good outcome. I believe that, like, you know, let's say if you had a seizure at home, that you would have had, maybe you would have had to have gotten a ride to the hospital or called an ambulance, and it would have taken a little time. But when she was in the hospital for the dehydration and had this issue, they rushed her right into the MRI room, and they took those pictures. And when those images come back, there was definitely a spot on her brain. After all of our dealings this past year of going to appointments and having multiple MRIs and CAT scans, and it self-corrected itself. It was a bruise on her brain from the seizure. So she's back to work, got her license. The license thing was that was a bummer, but in Massachusetts, that's exactly what they do, It's probably safe in every state to do it, but the reality of it, it's tough to stomach, it's tough to accept. Especially knowing that, within that 6 months, we got a different outcome, but it's still ruled on a 6-month period. So that was tough, but, you got to be grateful for what you have today. Because, things can happen in a blink of an eye that can change your life. And, and you keep those people that you love, man, close. Remind them every day. So I will say this, I'm in a better place this year than I was last year. And I'm just saying, man, be grateful for what you have. God damn. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm sure I'll probably definitely get a chance to say Merry Christmas again. And you might even be able to catch me later on a show. I usually go live with JFK Show Off, Jay Brilliant, the Fuckery Donuts. Been going over the Eddie O'Brien case back in 1995 in Somerville, Mass. So tune in. And if you got a dog or you got a cat, make sure there's something under the fucking Christmas tree for them. Kitties like the little mice, or a laser pen. And the puppies, the dogs, the good boys out there, they want a little treat too. I actually just went out and bought mine another bed. I did that before I came here to do this. Got him a nice bed so he can go to bed tonight, and nice and brand new puffy. That's what I call it, a brand new puffy for him. He likes it. He likes it. He's gonna wake up and he's got toys under the tree. He's gonna bring him back to the puffy. Go chill out. listen, man, it's been great. I'm glad you guys tuned in. It was a quick live. I jumped in my truck to redo that recoil. I gotta button this thing up. Thanks for having a couple cigarettes with me. And tune in later. Keep your notifications on. Go on. If you ain't subscribed to JFK Show Off, go over there and subscribe. Check out some of his shorts. Check out some of his videos. Throw a like up there. Become a member. Show some love. Make sure you check out James Jackson at the Layover. If you guys haven't been over there today, go take a fly over there. Check out his content. Listen to listen to his opening intro. It's got some new music over there. Check him out. Become a member. Spread the word. I fix shit. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Check out Kevy Kev 781. You never know, I might fix something that's sitting in your garage. Shit, we might even bake chocolate chip cookies. Well, listen, I'm out. Check me out later. And if you're watching this on the replay, Merry Christmas. Peace.